We were talking today about Chip Kelly. Everybody says he's a college coach, dabble in NFL, who'll go back to college. Well, he had a great college job. Like Oregon is one of those jobs. You get to use Phil Knight's jet.
Right.
I think he's an NFL guy. I mean, with all your sources and your contacts, how do people see him inside the league?
Here's the thing. I think as an NFL coach, NFL GM, he's got to still do some growing there. College coaches, what I hate about college coaches in the NFL, they have no value in the salary cap. So they just look at guys like, oh, this guy's just a player, I can get rid of him. No, you can't. It affects everything else. You also can't bully these guys. Where I think a guy like Jim Harbaugh is better for college.
Yeah.
Than
Nick
the pros
Saban.
is because every few years the players leave and all his little games and stuff that they wear off. So you have a whole new crop. A guy like Chip Kelly doesn't do that. He doesn't beat you down. Like Nick Saban should not be in the NFL. Absolutely not be in the NFL. He beat you down. If he was my coach,
yeah, you'd struggle.
I would beat the hell out of him, probably inside of a week. You know, I'm a grown man with a family and a corporation I'm running, and you're going to talk to me like that? I would beat his ass. And that's where he doesn't work in the NFL. Chip doesn't do that. Chip treats these guys with respect. Chip, his whole thing is about, he's not trying to embarrass anybody, beat you down. He's trying to get the system, and the system is smart. His entire system is predicated on pace. Pace beats talent every day of the week when you're exhausted. Okay, you get the most talented guy in the world, but if your hands are down here and your tongue is dragging across the turf, that guy who has a higher pace than you, he's going to beat you every time. And that's what they're supposed to do. And everything that he did was to practice running twice as many plays as everybody else, 3 times as many plays as everybody else. And then kind of seeing that, they haven't done it. Last week they did. And I know it's predicated on the running game, but everybody's going, and that's why, look, they're the first team with a sports science guy. Sean Hulse, brilliant. The guy trained the Navy SEALs, okay? Kind of a big deal around here.
First team in the NFL to have
First team to have a sports science guy. It works so well now everybody else is trying to do it. And the reason why is because he said, okay, I want to be able to get more out of these guys later in games, later in the seasons, when everybody else is dragging their tongue across the turf, where our guys are going, hey, I'm good to go. He hasn't done that, but he's going to. I mean, if he doesn't, then it's not who he is. But that is his entire mindset.
And I think he's intellectual.
Great.
I like the system. I think he's intellectual. I think he fits the NFL.
You know what he really is, man? People get him wrong. He's just a dude from New Hampshire who drinks Coronas. I'm dead serious. He's not what people think he is. He's not he's not this elitist. He's not a guy who's trying to beat his players down. He really is. He's a dude from New Hampshire drinking Coronas.
Still has many of his best friends from New Hampshire. He hasn't gone Hollywood. He hasn't gone big city. No. Jay Glazer joining us.